second block go? I know I taught most of it and kind of jumped in for the closing.
Okay, so from what I observed, most of the class was following along with the things that you're talking about as far as how to derive log signs. One student, and we know already that she has issues with algebra, not understanding how you got or what you were doing, and you taking the time to, and it happens sometimes that you have to teach, and then some people don't get it, so you have to reteach or redirect, and she didn't understand, so you redirected. I think you lost her a little bit in there because it was such a long explanation, and her understanding algebra is kind of limited and or non-existent. And my suggestion to you would be in that situation is to go ahead and move on, address the student, let her know that you understand her concern, and that you're going to be helping her during the work period.
Okay,
and
that makes a lot of sense.
Right.
Because the other students were like, why are you doing this?
Right, and they were bored, and they're like, when is this going to be over? And then even the comment from Najma, Mr. Byers, why did you, and you could just done.
She's totally chill.
Right.
90% of the time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So when you come into that situation where you just have one or two that really still not grasping the concept, I would say, go ahead and let them know that you know.
Yeah, kind of table it,
and
come back to it.
The work period. Yeah, so you get finished with the instruction because, you know, on black schedule, 20 minutes, 25 minutes is probably your max of time that you should be in front of the students. So you don't want anything to detract from that, you know. And you're very good at, you know, getting them to participate and raise their hands and ask questions while you're up there at the board, and that's exactly what you want to do. So, yeah.
All right, so, but for this class, I know that I started with the derivation of law of signs, and they're accelerated students, and I thought that they would be totally capable of handling that.
Right.
And I know most of them were, but that's really where I totally lost
And
a
you
couple
have to,
students.
Yeah, you have to remember that you have amalgamation of grade levels in this class too. So you have 12th grade students who are much better at grasping higher level things quicker, and then you have 10th grade who much like herding cats at most days.
Most days.
Yeah. So I mean, so they'll write something down, and then their attention deviates, and then they come back and they don't understand how you got from point A to B. And you again, you're good at saying, do you understand where I came from, or do you understand that how I got this? And they're just going to do this and tell you, yeah. And the answer should be
The answer's
it should be no. Exactly.
Absolutely not.
So and that's a part about, you know, differentiation too, that you have different grade levels, you have different learning styles, you have all kinds of stuff in this class going on, and then you have people that are low and people that are high, and that just stuck out.
I do think
today.
that it made sense to more people whenever we came back at the end of class.
Yeah.
And our closing was recapping how we got the law of signs.
Right. So I don't know what to tell you, Mr. Byers, as far as having them give input while you're doing the problem. I mean, you know, this is a triangle, it's called oblique, go ahead and label it. And so as you're writing it, they're going to be writing it, and they'll have some kind of reference for it. So when you drop the perpendiculars, so what I just do now, okay, we're going to call this. And if you just give them more direct instruction, it'll pan out, especially for accelerated students, because they really want you to say, is this the right answer? Did I do it right? And tell them what to do. So, I mean, your time at the board is actually your time to tell them what to do. And